If you own an S550 Mustang and watch our channel, you're already familiar with Diode Dynamics and their high-quality direct replacement lighting options. Well, these fog lights are going to be no different. These will be direct replacement fog lights for your 2015 through 2017 GT or EcoBoost or your 16 through 17 V6 when equipped with the factory fog light option. These diode fog lights are designed and assembled right here in the USA and feature a 6000K light output and a nice wide flat beam, making them an excellent upgrade for your factory fog lights or an excellent choice if you have to replace a factory fog light. They come with additional wiring, which will allow you to actually add an amber backlight, and we'll show you that during the installation. We have our Mustang up on a lift off the ground and we took the wheel off. Now if you're doing this at home, you do not have to do this. Taking the wheel off will give you some more room. It's absolutely not necessary. You can turn the wheel all the way, remove these 3 clips, and you can actually reach in and take the fog light out. We're also doing the passenger side because this is the more difficult side. You have your washer bottle in the way, but it's still not hard to do. But when you do the driver's side, it's wide open and much easier. Start with these 2 pins here. You just push these in the middle. Depending on your year, you might have the type where you gotta pull the center out first. There's another pin up here, and again, this one you don't absolutely have to remove, but we're gonna do that again so you can see better what we're doing. We're gonna move the push pin down here. This one you definitely have to remove to make this doable. In our case, we're gonna move this one back here too, again, just to make it easier for you to see what we're doing. Much easier access to our fog light. Now you're going to reach up and unplug the fog light, and then there's 3 screws. 1, 2, 3 we have to remove. Remove your factory fog light. Here you can see a comparison of our stock fog light, which has obviously seen a few road trips, and our Diode Dynamics light. You can see, I mean, obviously the optics are much nicer. This will cut off the beam a lot nicer than the factory setup will, and again, a direct replacement. Now the Diode lights, again, are direct replacements. You can put them in the car. If you do want to adjust them up and down, they do include this adjustment screw here, which can allow you to go, again, turn it inward to go upward, back to go down. And put it up into place. Reinstall the factory screws. This is the harness Diode Dynamics includes to make these plug and play. This side to your factory wiring, and this side to the diode light. The additional feature is this wire right here. If you so choose, you can connect this using the supplied taps to any 12-volt source that's switched. So that way when the car is on, it'll actually have an amber backlight on the fog light. If you don't want to use this, you absolutely don't have to. You can just make them plug and play. But if you want this option, it is available. Grab our plug in the factory plug here. The other end goes into our diode light. This is a weather pack connection, so it will be very tight. Push it in until it clips. Now reach up and grab this plug. This is actually the plug for the headlight. Now the owner of this car does not want the ambers wired to the headlights, but if you do want to do that, the purple wire right here, just simply tap in with a supplied tap, and the ambers will illuminate when ignition is on. Okay, with the light installed, we're going to put our splash shield back into place. And repeat the process on the other side. Now before you do the driver's side, here's a quick comparison of our passenger diode and our factory driver. You can see a difference in light output, a difference in light color. The one thing that's kind of hard to see on camera, but in person it's very obvious, is how the beam cuts off on the diode side. The cutoff for the beam is very, very sharp, and the dispersion is very, very wide, which should really help a lot when driving at night. We use this cardboard to kind of show how sharp the beam is. This is the factory fog light at 4 feet. Now here's the diode. You can see how much sharper the beam cut is. Again, this will be great for driving at night. Now if you tap into the headlights like we showed you, you get 12-volt power, you'll get the amber light, and then when you hit the fog lights, it turns off. These Diode Dynamic Elite Series fog lights, again, are a simple installation. They're a direct replacement for the factory light, and again, a much sharper light output, a nice 6000K color, and that cutoff works absolutely great with this car. And again, you do have that amber option, so if you want that unique look, that's also very simple to hook up. As far as the installation goes, it's not too bad. Again, you can do it on the ground, but give yourself a couple hours and be back on the road in no time.